Now that we somewhat have established that we are physical beings living in a physical world, but there are things that we can see that are not necessarily physical, but are responsible for aspects of our existence. Then the question then becomes, okay, how can we use these forces to heal ourselves? How do we use these forces to better ourselves, or how do these forces make us worse, right? I want to go back to this positive energy exchange. I want to go back to this example of the positive energy exchange. I don't quote me on this. I don't know if it's the CDC or if it was NIH, but there has been research coming out saying that isolating yourself, being in a state of isolation, can increase certain can increase your likelihood of getting certain diseases, right? Excuse me. So there's this idea that being overly isolated, right, can cause illness. So if overly isolating can cause illness, then there must be something beneficial about being in community, being around people, laughing, singing, dancing, joking. There must be something beneficial to my health from being in this kind of setting, if the opposite can lead to negative outcomes, right? And of course, too much of anything is a bad thing. So even being overly social and always around people has its own negative ramifications, but just generally speaking, right? So it's then it's like, huh, so there must be something helpful about, being around my friends and joking. So for me, I might just be going, hey, I'm hanging out with my friends and I'm just socializing. But then what if there's a deeper element to it? What if there's a deeper aspect to it? What if you hanging out with your friends isn't just, an activity that you do, but it also is helping you on a unseen level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a mental level, and it's helping you progress and maintain optimal levels of health in ways that you don't necessarily see, right? So when we kind of take that idea, okay, okay, me being around people who uplift me is actually helping my health. That's kind of where we start tapping into this idea that being around good energy can actually help you progress in your health journey, right? And in a similar vein, going back to this idea of negative, being in a negative environment, right? We've all heard the phrase, or a lot of us have heard the phrase, stress kills, right? Being in stressful situations, being in tense situations, it does something to the body where your body is not able to operate in an optimal state. And as a result, it throws everything out of whack. So, there must be something that happens that throws me off when I'm around negative energy, right? So then that begs the idea that maybe negative energy has the opposite, does the opposite of healing, right? And why a lot of times when people are overworked and they're stressed and they got all these crazy things happen to them, they're told, hey, maybe you need to take a day off. Maybe you need a rest. Maybe you need to calm down, right? So there's something healing about being in this a restful state, in a more peaceful state, engaging in more positive things, and it can help you rebalance, right, from when you're in this stressful tense atmosphere, right? So when we think about it on that level, okay, something is happening on a greater level when I hang out with my friends. Something greater is happening than just, oh, I'm hanging out and laughing, right? Think of the phrase, laughter is the best medicine, right? It's saying that laughter is helping you heal, okay? Laughter is a positive energy exchange, it's a positive energy outcome, right? Then we think of the phrase stress kills. Stress is negative energy. That's a negative energy, negative reaction, right? So it's doing something that's depleting me, right? So when we step back and look at these everyday common scenarios and we see, okay, these are all energy exchanges. Me calling my mom is an energy exchange. Me, getting in a tense argument with my boss is an energy exchange. One is helping me, one is hurting me, one is healing me, one is hindering me, right? So that's really what we're talking about when we're talking about energy and energy healing. It's this idea that the forces around us can uplift us or they can deplete us, right? And we as humans interact with these things every single day, whether we consciously know it or not. But when we actually start to be more cognizant of how these things are affecting us, then we can be more intentional about putting ourselves in environments and situations that are eliciting or creating that positive energy, and be more intentional about detracting from these negative energy outcomes, right? So that's really what it is on a basic level from my perspective. And that's how I choose to tell people about things like energy healing, that on a very simple basis, everything you do is an energy exchange. And it's either positive or negative, and maybe some people say some things are neutral. That's another discussion. Positive or negative, and the positive things help you do better in life, help you feel better, help strengthen you, and the negative things deplete you and take you down. So when you interact with that positive thing, you're actually healing yourself. You're helping yourself heal, right? In ways that maybe you don't fully see. That's what we talk about when we say the spiritual level. When we talk about things that we can't really see, but it's a part of us, right? And then when I do these negative things, I'm depleting myself on a spiritual level, and or on a unseen level, and it results in these physical unpleasant sensations, right? So that is generally what how I define energy and energy healing, and how you go about these things, you interact with every day, whether you fully know it or not. And the goal is to be more aware of them so that you can put yourself in the best situations possible, or learn how to better navigate those trickier situations. All right, thanks so much for watching. Once again, this is Amarachi. Hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what is your definition of energy. How has energy showed up in your life? What are positive energy exchanges for you, and what are negative energy exchanges for you, right? So let me know in the comments below, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe once again. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.